Hey everyone, I'm Mike.
I'm Adam.
And today we have
Some good ones. Some special ones.
12%, 11%. We're talking 23% beer here, I think. If my math works right.
A couple of heavy hitters.
Not even legal in North Carolina.
Not even legal.
You're drinking 23%.
It's too much.
Isn't that how it works?
That's exactly how it works.
I think.
We got some heavy hitters here. We got Boulevard, which we love. We got Allagash, which we love.
Exactly.
I've had these sitting in the fridge for a while, and I'm dying to get into them.
Yeah, I am too. All right, so let's do it. Let's get right into Rested Reserve by Boulevard. This is a limited release, although I think you can still find this.
Still find it.
It's out there. It's double barrel aged wheated imperial stout. And it does clock in at 12%. So
got me thinking of like a proper pour. Our first 5-star review. Got me thinking that with the wheated, because that was kind of that as well. Let's see. These were special edition in the winter.
Oh,
we're just not getting. Oh yeah,
it's a nice thick pour.
Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah. Little syrupy, little viscosity.
12%. Yeah, this came out in the wintertime. We're just now getting around to it. Decadent. I can already tell this is going to be good and decadent.
Yes, it is.
Not really much head to speak of.
No, none. On mine, yours has a little bit.
I got a little bit.
All right, sláinte.
Prost. That's it's ideal.
Yeah.
What they say? It's ideal.
That is. I mean, smooth, velvety mouthfeel. Rich, boozy, but not over the top.
No, it doesn't have that alcohol punch that sometimes can accompany these. It's got a dark chocolate layer. There's multi layers of flavors here.
Not a bitter dark chocolate. It's definitely chocolatey. I don't know that. I mean, it's dark in color. I don't know that I would say dark chocolate though.
Yeah.
It doesn't have that component. But
it's just yes.
Wow.
Yes, indeed. I've been looking forward to this, and this right here is not disappointing.
No, I mean, Boulevard doesn't really ever disappoint us.
They don't really disappoint.
This is not crushable. This is not something you're just going to swig down. You're going to sip and enjoy this.
Yeah. I took this to a poker game, this bottle to a poker game last year or early this year.
How did it do?
And it took I brought it as a gift. And
I know this, yeah.
And it took them an hour to drink it. And that was about right. So it would take you properly about an hour to drink this.
Go ahead, talk about it a little bit.
Talk about it.
I'm going to enjoy this.
It's ideal. I mean, I'm going to give it a 5. I know that that's where I'm going to go with it straight away. I read a little bit about this. It's double barrel aged. It was aged in a bourbon barrel for 6 months, and then they aged it in a rye barrel.
Yes. So, and I am getting that rye.
So just that little bit of spice there
on the back end.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's spicy, but it's there.
Yep.
Just Boulevard does such great.
Their proper pour was what, whiskey or bourbon?
It was in a wine,
and then also wine.
Yeah, they finished that in wine barrels, and this.
It had more sweetness to it than this does. This is somewhat sweet.
Yeah. But
that proper pour was that was the first 5 we ever did on the channel. And that was... Yeah.
We already know where I'm at. I don't think there's going to be any sort of surprise where you're going to be at either on this. 5.0. Yeah. Just.
I mean, it's just
outstanding.
Yeah. What do you have?
So what we've got here is Gatherwell. This is from Allagash out of Maine. Bourbon barrel aged stout. The last time that we had Allagash on our channel, it was a stout. It was that Night Sky.
Oh yeah,
that was excellent as well. Yeah. That was a Belgian-inspired stout, but it wasn't 11% like this one is.
We've had several things by Allagash. We've had several things by Boulevard.
Too heavy.
We may have a drinking problem.
We need a sponsorship problem. That's
what
we need. So
either of you.
Let's have a look at this. Doesn't really give much as far as the description says. It's decadent too, cocoa, vanilla, and oak. So let's see if this has more of a...
Well, this says rich, dark, and balanced. I remember that. So
it's got a slightly different nose to it. Slightly different, not too different. I don't anticipate this being as rich. It's kind of where.
All right. So the pour, somewhat thick. I got a little bit more of a head on it than you did. I definitely got more than I did out of the Boulevard.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's.
It's still a pretty strong. So it's a very strong nose, but it's slightly different. It doesn't have the richness that you know that you're getting.
I think I'm getting a little more of the cacao or something here.
Okay. This is not as thick.
No.
Not as thick. It definitely has more of an oakiness. There's definitely a woody component to it.
Yeah, it's more woody and I think a little bit more boozy, even though it's 11% versus the 12.
The alcohol really hits on
It's
the
more
end.
pronounced,
Yeah, I wholeheartedly agree. I'm getting more of the vanilla. It says it's got vanilla in there, and I do get that. It's definitely got more of a carbonated.
Yeah, it's more carbonated, but it's still somewhat smooth. I mean, it's not quite like this, but it's not far behind in terms of mouthfeel. Yeah, that little bit of head that I had is gone. Fine. I mean, that's not a problem. It's a little bit thinner.
Yeah, a little bit thinner. So
you get more of that carbonated mouthfeel.
It's not that syrupiness that the rest
which
of
I
the
like. And I'm a sucker for that. The viscosity,
it doesn't quite have the viscosity to it. It's a little bit thinner.
Mm-hmm.
Still really good though.
Oh yeah, no, it's not bad.
I like the woodiness that's in here, and you can really taste the barrel. You can't really taste the barrel in this, but you can get the barrel.
No, you pick up hints of the rye, the spiciness of the rye, like you said, on the back end of this Boulevard. You're not getting that from here. I mean, there's no rye involved. But you are getting that oakiness. Yeah, I guess.
I like that.
Yeah,
rich, dark, and balanced. Yes, yes, and yes.
Yeah.
I jumped ahead of you on the rest of reserve. What are you thinking so far?
Oh, it's definitely it's above a 4.
I don't think it's going to quite reach the rest of reserve.
It's not going to be a 5.
Yeah.
It's definitely above a 4. I'm going to go 4.5. 4.5.
It's kind of where I was thinking to say 4.5.
Yeah.
It
wasn't above that. I was teetering between 4.25 and 4.5. It's really good. I mean, there's no doubt. It's just not.
You can't go wrong with either one of these.
We're hoping that Google will have to open up their wallet and pay for some of these things. So, if you're watching this, Taylor Swift.
I'm algorithm hunting. Taylor Swift.
Oh, you're just saying that?
Just saying that the algorithm can help us out. Taylor Swift.
So if it hears Taylor Swift...
If it hears Taylor Swift...
The name Taylor Swift.
The name Taylor Swift in
that's all it takes is the computer listens to and hears Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
I guess. Whatever it takes. Tell your friends. Subscribe. Tell them to subscribe. I don't care if you put it on in the background while you're ironing, mowing the lawn, doing whatever you're doing.
Listening
Make
to Taylor
Google
Swift.
pay. Make Google pay for our beer. All right. Thank you. Bye.
Thanks for watching.